Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka BatBomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the newest drop from the Biomasters as part of the Power Tribes lineup. Now we get our third drop from the Power Tribes, and I am so stoked to check them out with you guys. So what are we waiting for? Let's check out these newest awesome glyos figures. Alright guys, now let's check out this newest drop from the Biomasters here. Now man, how cool are these? I've been so stoked about this whole Power Tribes lineup. I mean, every one of them has just been better and better, and just the whole collection is looking really cool, and I'm super stoked to check these out with you guys. So the first thing that we do get here, we've seen this before with the other drops. We get the Biomasters kind of, you know, superpowers stars sticker right there, so that's pretty cool. We have a little matching collection of stickers now, so I think that's pretty rad, so I love getting that. We also do get the checklist here of all the different characters, which is really awesome. I love how they've been doing the reveals like this, with this whole like the card back, you know, with the secret characters and all that, with the numbers. I think it's really cool. And then you got a rundown of all the names and then who's dropping which figures. So I think it's awesome, man. Very, very happy with this. So first off, I'm going to start off with PVC Man. First of all, I think that name is hilarious. PVC Man just makes a lot of sense to me. He's the fantastic flexible Build-A-Figure. Now, I think this is great, dude. Even just seeing this character in Battle Tribes form, I think is so cool. I love how they did the straps across the chest with the mask, and all the colors just look perfect. So I am super happy with the way this turned out. Even the sword with like the flesh tone blade, I just think is hilarious. So you can see all the different things that he comes with here. He is your more standard Battle Tribes figure, so you get the furry armored vest and some of those more classic heads, which is really cool. But what I really do like, again, you get all these types of weapons here. Like here's the spiked ball mace like that. Then you get his axe, again done with that red and the flesh tone blades. That peach tone is just, it's really weird, but you know what, again, it makes sense for the character because he can pretty much turn himself into whatever he wants, so I'm cool with that. Also, what I think is really cool is the shield. That is awesome. He can turn himself into a shield, and you can pop that on any other type of character. So if I bring in, let me see, who do I have here? I'll bring in, you know, this guy right here, the Action Archer. We've seen him before from one of the previous drops. He has his own shield. Take that off, and now we can give him the PVC Man shield for giving them that little extra protection. So I don't know, man, I think that's hilarious. I think it's so smart, and the paint on that looks really good. So I think that's super awesome with the way they did that. Or I mean, I don't know, give him his own shield of himself if you wanted to do that. But what's also really cool, I'm gonna go ahead and take off this head here, and again, you guys have seen me do this before. At this point, I'm just gonna play with my toys, so let me be. I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuzzy armor here like that. Put this on here, and I'm gonna show you some of the alt builds you guys can do here, because I know you guys are big fans of those. So I'm gonna put on the fuzzy armor like that, so it looks pretty cool. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put on that more like masked wolf type head. I think that looks really cool too. Let me darken up my camera here, because that bright red, man, is really standing out. So you could do something like that if you want to. Give him his axe, stuff like that's pretty cool. But I do like some of these other alt heads. You have like the orc head done with that PVC Man style, so I think that's really cool. So if you want him to turn into an orc, I think that's pretty awesome, so that's really cool. We can also do that more Cyclops head, which I think looks great. That is a really cool looking one right there, so I love that. Or you have some other options too. You could do like the plain straight up red dinosaur heads if you want to do that, or you have that more one with the gritting teeth and things like that, so that's pretty cool. So the options here are a lot of fun. I've really been digging this guy a lot. I've been playing with him so much since I got him in hand. And again, just all the different parts that you get and pretty much anything you could do with him, again, makes a lot of sense for the character and is just a ton of fun. Oh man, look at how awesome this is. Oh my goodness. So for those of you guys that follow my glyos reviews and videos and things like that, you know how much I absolutely love the Biomasters. They're some of my favorite glyos toys. They're just so weird and just so out there as far as design, but I love them so much for that reason. They're so unique. And now here is the Morphed PVC Man. So this is him in a different form. He is the creeping shape of power. So this is just really weird. The colors make it even weirder. Again, with that peach tone with the tentacles and the crab feet and things like that. Oh my god, the paint looks really good though. The wings all look great. The back tentacle here has a red with a little tentacle sticking out like that. So it's really interesting. And again, it makes sense for the character because he can turn himself into pretty much anything he wants. But what's also really cool, like say like this thing right here, this red part right here, you could take this off, take off an arm right here, and then pop that on to his arm like so, and then have him turn it into a tentacle arm like that. Again, makes sense for the character. That's something that he would do, so that's really cool. Or do what I did here and kind of just mix and match parts and have your own weird creation of whatever the heck that is. But you know what? I love it. Again, makes sense. It works, it all looks great, and it's just so much fun. So having the Biomaster figure in this colorway is so smart. Again, just being able to mix and match parts with the other PVC Man is just awesome to me. I absolutely love it. And last but not least, we have Atomic Man. Oh man, he is the fiery spawn of the nuclear age. This is such a cool looking figure. The Fry's head from the Battle Tribes Wrestler, I have yet to see a better use for that head. It just works so good. The mask and how they made the Fry's almost look like flames, I think that's genius. And the tampling of the chest and the colors all work so well, man. I am super duper freaking happy about this. Now you can see all the different things that he does come with. He comes with a lot. This is a Battle Tribes Wrestler, so he comes with all those different option parts, the different food heads, the luchador mask, the belt, even the little minifigure. Now what's cool here, if I bring in this little guy right here, oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Again, this is part of those they're calling them the citrus sidekicks, which I think is great. This is more our, I guess our speedy, if you will. So if you have the action archer, you know, now he has his proper sidekick to go with him. I think that's super cool. So now you have the pair. So this is awesome, man. So I think we still have one more citrus sidekick to go, but it's pretty cool seeing all these come to life. Even with these little minis, you get an extra character with that. So I think that's a lot of fun, man. So I really dig this. So back to this guy right here. Okay, so we have a ton of option parts here. Now, you could take off the head, and I've been putting on things like that ice cream head, which I think is really cool. I think that looks really good too. How they even made the ice cream almost like flames, so I think that works out really nicely. But man, I have been loving the burger head. That looks really cool to me. I love the colors with the red bun, and then the orange and the yellow in the mouth. I just think that looks super cool. So I've been very happy with that. You even have a red and yellow luchador mask, which is pretty cool. And that's something I'll show you in another video what that could be used for. So I think that's really nice. So I love that. So I'm going to take that off and put that back on. Also, what we get his championship belt here, but done up like PVC Man. I think that is freaking hilarious. So you can take him, again, if you want to give him some extra power, extra strength, you can put the PVC Man belt on this guy right here, and now you have that, which I think looks so weird. But again, I've said it before, I've said it a dozen times already, it makes sense for the character that he can totally do something like that.
So we can take that off of there and boom, like this. But what I also do like, I'm gonna bring PVC Man back in here because again, I love this guy. We get more head options for this fella right here. So I can take this off and I can put on the head with the more bitten apple. So you could do something like that if you want to do so. I could take that one off and I could bring in that like donut slash bagel head and do that if you want to. So that looks really weird. Or I can just take this off, put that belt on there, and then you have this crazy, goofy, fun toy. Oh my god, I might display him like this just because I think that's hilarious, man. But look at that. How cool is that? So you got even more option parts for your PVC Man. Again, it says he's a Build-A-Figure and you can pretty much build anything you want with all these extra parts. So I think that's so much fun, man. So this guy right here, yeah, if you really want to build up your PVC Man parts and do all kinds of cool thing with him, I think you definitely got to pick up this bad boy right here.
So there it is, guys, my review of the newest drop from the Biomasters. Now, this is our third drop for the whole Power Tribes lineup, and look at the collection we're starting to have. This is insane. Now, one more left to go, which I'm really hyped about. But man, this entire drop was a lot of fun. The PVC Man is such a cool character, really smart and super well done. But man, I mean, just look at the paint apps on all these figures. I love all the extra parts. The Morphed PVC Man is insane. I love the fact that we're getting an extra citrus sidekick to go with our action archer. I think that's super cool too. I mean, man, what a fantastic drop. I am so stoked for all of these. I hope every last one of you picks this entire setup, and I am so stoked to see what we get further in the Power Tribes lineup. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.